Good morning. Last week we all got up hearing a sad news stating 19 young children were gunned down by a youngster. Why he has done, nobody knows, and he is neither alive to tell us his version of the story because he's also been gunned down by the police. So, this act has taken 19 young children out of this world. Their dreams are shattered. Their possibilities are lost. We live in a time frame wherein everyone is chasing something which is unchaseable, that is time. That's not constant, that keeps on moving, but man is behind a mission to control or contain this. And there exists a vast divide between man's thought process. For some, the purpose for living is to eat, drink and play, and to others it's just a matter of survival. So there is a vast divide between these two possibilities. And that's the reality of it. Whether we like it or we don't, we need to face it. How do we value life? There are so many motivational speakers who speak about how to survive, how to be motivated, how to live, how to have purpose in life. But in reality, where it really matters, there exists a divide, and that's a reality. Whether you like it or not, that's the reality. And how do we deal with it? It's purely man's greed which is deciding this. Man's greed to have more makes him to do the extra mile or to go the extra mile and claim what is not in his authority or what is eligible for him. He is not supposed to have it, but still his dream or his yearning to have more will create competition, and that create distress in the society. And when people in power, people in position succumb to it, it leads to war, it leads to death of millions of people, displacing from their homeland in the middle of the night. Children become orphaned, women becoming widows, and in the middle of the night you are being kicked out of your home and you become a refuge. And that's the reality of life as we speak. There are millions of refugees in this world. They once lived in the safety of their home. They had well-cooked meal on which they survived. Now they are at somebody else's mercy. Why is it? It's just because of the greed of few people. And the people who are propagating hate to sell their arms, which is lying dusted. It is in this scope we need to understand life. Life has many things to give. We are often conditioned to stay in our comfort zone. We have to take cue from young children. We have come into a season wherein children have started going to their schools. From online to offline, they have gone to their schools. The children who were comfortable in their mother's bosom, who were comfortable in the house, they have moved out of that place and they have gone to the schools. They have gone to the open skies to learn to fly. And in this process, they might fail. They might fall. But it is learning. It is in this fall. It is in this freedom they have to fall without any pressure that they learn. And we as grown up, we have to come out of our comfort zone. We are happy to stay in our comfort zone. And it is time that we come out. Life has great things in store for us. If we make the effort to come out of our comfort zone, definitely we can venture into and see what is in store for us, which we have never thought of, which we have never dreamt of. But you have two options in life. You can live life in its extreme as a spendthrift, or you can live fruitfully. Live and let live. And that's a choice which God has given us. And we have to make an earnest decision. How do we live the life which is at our disposal? It's truly time that we need to reassess life. When we think of living, when we think of spending, we need to at least remember the people who are less fortunate than us. We are blessed, but we have our complaints. That's okay to have complaints, but at least when we are about to make any decision, just think over the people who are not privileged as such, as us, who doesn't have anything in their control. So when we relate to those people, we will have the courage to say no to many things which the world pushes onto us as necessities of life. The world runs on a lie that it's not enough. The things which you have is not enough. But do we really need many things to be happy? Can all the material things which you have makes you happy? How long can it make you happy? Nothing. It is a state of mind that makes you happy. It is a contentment which you have that can make you happy. If you're blessed, if you're thankful for all the blessings you have, you'll be happy. And this is something which we need to unlearn or unpack and take it into consideration. So there is only one thing which is constant, that is change. In this changing world, we need to assess our life and we need to take stock of life. God has given us the greatest gift of forgetting. That's the greatest blessing. If He had not given that greatest gift of forgetting, and we were remembering all the bad things which happened in our life, we would not have been survived. So it's a gift. So let's try to forget the pain that we endured all through our life, and let's struggle and make the small change which is expected from us. Let me end with the story of a starfish. A man was on the side of a seashore for a morning walk. While he was walking, he saw a great number of starfishes have come onto the beach and they were lying there. They were there to perish since there were no one to rescue them, and that was their plight, and that was their destiny. Then one man came in and he started doing something strange. He started picking up the starfishes and throwing it back to the sea. For 15-20 minutes he did it. There's a big number of starfish on the shore, and this man was trying to throw the starfishes which has come onto the shore back to the sea. Then one man who was standing nearby, he saw what this person was doing and asked him, "Man, are you going to save all the starfishes?" Are you crazy? Then the person who was throwing the starfish to the sea, he took one starfish and showed him and threw the starfish onto the sea and said, "Man, I would not be able to save all the starfishes, but for this one starfish which I have thrown into the sea, I've made a difference. I've made a difference in the life of that starfish." And this is what is expected from our life. We are not able to control or change life of millions of people, but we can change life of people within our scope. The small help, the helping hand which we have, which we can lend, that makes a difference. And we can do with small things. If you want to bring in the change, be the change agent. If you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. This is the call. This is the time for beauty. We have to find our essence back in this fast and furious life. The world has many negatives in store, but it is us who decide what is right, what is wrong. It is us who decide what is perfect, what is not perfect. The choice is purely in our hand. God has given us an absolute choice. It's us. The onus is on us whether we want to take it or leave it. We need to reclaim the purpose for which we are in this world. Our purpose is to be helpful, to live fruitfully, so that others will see the glory of God and bless Him. Thank you. God bless.